Boker Tov, Shavua Tov, continuing with Halachot Shabbat from Maseh Shabbat, learning Halachot of Bishul. So last time we spoke about Lach. I looked over a lot in Shabbat actually with the whole water evaporating thing being mitzvah karalo. It's not so pashut. It's not pashut at all. Rabbi Yitzchak Yosef was machmir in that scenario, that water that was boiled and cooled down, not to reboil it. But Rav David Yosef Lefora was mekel, based on the Chazon Avada that he quotes here. So again, we have to ask Rabbi Chaim what he thinks. But that was that. We spoke about congealed items. We mentioned ketchup, that Moshe Feinstein considered ketchup to be liquid and not solid. Very, very good. Okay, today is
congealed sauce.
Yeah, that's whenever
you say about it.
That's more mekel. Whenever you reboil, when you reheat your food, that the sauce, the sauce next to the chicken is okay.
Just congealed sauce.
How does that make sense? What's the matter with you collect the sauce?
When you start.
Yeah, it's probably what we saw is mutar.
Ketchup fine because it's
That was according to Rav Orish, I don't worry about. Yeah.
Look, I took a picture last night.
Oh boy.
My lunch, meatballs, literally congealed sauce.
Exactly.
Can you warm up just that or no?
Just the sauce on Shabbat?
Solid, but
it's solid now, but I think we said yeah.
I think we said yeah.
So yeah.
That's cool.
Very nice. Okay. Hachazarat. You had a question? You good? You had a question? Hachazarat michse ratuv. This is considered also. Returning a moist lid on the pot. We spoke about this, I think, right? Hameri michse mikederat marak urtachat ubalo leachziro al gabi hakederah. Okay, good. If you open up a moist lid, we said this last time, you don't have to wipe down the lid before you put it back on. We're not concerned those droplets will be cooked. Good. Shiare marak damatzeket. Oh wow. The leftover soup that's in the ladle. Okay? When you take from a ladle, we'll see. Ukmoken. Hanotel marak damatzeket mikedera rotachat. I take soup from the pot with a ladle, okay, boiling hot soup with a ladle. And I pour it into my bowl, okay. Rashai lachzor ulachnis hamatzeket pam nosefet lekedera harotachat. Very important line, that you're allowed to return and reuse the ladle another time into the boiling pot of soup. What's the chashash? Ladle is the serving spoon. Very good. The concern is, I have a serving spoon. Okay, I took from the ladle, from my soup, chicken soup, I poured it to this thing. We're human. We don't always lift the spoon upside down for every drop to come out. There are some droplets left in the ladle. Those droplets are cold. Okay? Am I allowed to put those droplets back into the original soup to take more? I'm recooking those droplets. So halacha is mutar. De'af im nishtayru b'mixat me'at tipot marak v'nitzanenu en lachush bazeh mishum b'shulav. For the same logic as the lid of the pot, not ice. Ice is a separate category. But for the same logic as the lid, when the liquid that condenses on the lid, there's no concern for re-putting it back on the pot. It's going to recook. That applies with this as well.
But is it because you said what I'm saying for ice? We said it's like not important. It's like negligent, like the little droplets. No, we said for like the ice.
Yeah, but that was something else. So he explains why. דכיוון שלא מתכוון כלל לבישול הטיפות, ובפסיק ראשי דלה נחלק, כמו שכתוב הרשש בקדושה לכתוב דף המאמר, רבו לך בסוף סימן ש"כ, why is it דאורייתא? שכל שאינו מתכוון כלל למלאכה שנעשה על ידו, ואין לו שום נפקא מינה בזה, נקרא פסיק ראשי דלה נחלה, ופסיק ראשי דלה נחלה, באנו למחלוקת התוספות והערוך בכתובות הו"ב עמוד א', לדעת הערוך הרי זה מותר לכתחילה, התוספות הרי זה איסור דרבנן. We know there's an element of psik reshe dela nichale. Okay? What does this mean? This preface. Psik reshe v'la yamut. There was a question in the Gemara. I want my kid is yelling and freaking out. He wants a toy. He wants to play with the chicken's head. That was their toy. They didn't have Barbie dolls. They didn't have action figures. They didn't have anything else. They had chicken heads. I didn't kill my chicken yet. I forgot to kill a chicken. But he wants a chicken head. Can I kill a chicken on Shabbat to give him the head? The Gemara says, Psik v'shev elai amut. What do you mean? Can you cut the head of the chicken and the animal's not going to die? I don't care that you don't intend to do shechita. It's still murder. You're killing the chicken. You can't do it. What's going on here? So the Gemara concludes that in a psik resheh, that if it's automatically, there's no way for me to get the chicken head as a toy without slaughtering and killing the chicken. In that scenario, it's not allowed. But there's a big machloket in Ketubot, in the Tosfot, in Masechet Ketubot Vav, big machloket. Well, how do you categorize psik resheh de la nichale? It will inevitably happen. There's no way around it. It will for sure happen. Pesik reshe. It will for sure happen. You're cutting the head, animal's gonna die, for sure. But de la nichale. I don't care for it to happen. I don't want the chicken to die. Or I don't want to be cutting out grass when I walk on the grass. I don't care for that. Psik reshe, de la nichale. Machloket rishonim. What?
Is there like a refrigerator to lay it in the fridge?
We'll get there. Similar, perhaps. There's more.
That's the argument.
The argument there is it is nichaleh. Because the light in the refrigerator is nichaleh. But that's a separate comment. Yeah, that's a separate conversation. If you close your eyes and do it, the chorah might work. But whatever, we'll get into that. Okay?
In our case, how is it a derabanan?
So one sec. Machloket Aruch and Rabbeinu Tam. Rabbeinu Tam says, Psik reshet b'lad nichaleh is asur. The Aruch says it's mutar. How do we hold? In Isur Deoraita, we follow the Rabbeinu Tam. In Isur De Rabbanan, we follow the Aruch. That's Maran or Shulchan Aruch, what he's posek. Good?
So you can't kill a chicken head.
What?
So you still can't take a chicken head.
Correct. Yeah. Okay? So in our scenario, yes, it's a machloket derbanan or not. But in our scenario, it's the etzem of the deen. The whole premise of the machloket is also a machloket rishonim. Rambam, Rashba, Ran, the Ritva, all of them say en Bishul achar Bishul b'davar lach. So you have these rishonim that say there's no problem, coupled with the fact that it's psik reshet dal nichale. For that reason, the poskim say it's mutar.
It's the same thing for the lid.
What?
I think it's gonna have the lid as well.
Yes, same halacha with the lid in here and the ladle.
This is called a svek.
Not a svek sveka, no.
Always see this.
Yeah. I don't think it's a svek sveka. It could be a svek sveka. Depends how you word it. But that's to do.
I thought
Yeah.
the droplets was that because
It could be a
water,
6 maybe.
Reheated water is bad, that you're not gonna want it.
No, but this is soup. We said reheated soup according to everyone is good.
The droplets is because the water, reheated water.
So droplets is because it's psik reshet dal nichale, and I don't care for it at all. And it's the Rabbanan, and you have all the Rishonim. Machoya, you have the Rishonim that say it's mutar
A
lechatchila.
lot of things going
Exactly. Good. Next, shimush b'mechab sheyesh bo tzinorit medira. Famous question they asked Rav Ovadia Yosef. There are a lot of samovar. You know what a samovar is? An urn. Okay? An urn, very often, how do you know how much water is left in the urn? It has a clear glass in front of the urn that shows you how much water is left inside the urn. Okay? When this came out, it was a huge world war. Is this mutar Shabbat? Yes or no? Because the water in the tzinor, in the glass, is cold. Whenever I open the water from the tzinor, from the glass, gets less, goes into the main tank and cooks. Is it not a problem? Again, it's not hot. It is water, but it's not hot. What do you mean? Why? Touch it. It's not hot. Yeah, but it's not being boiled. It's outside the urn. In the urn, it's boiling. Outside the urn is not hot.
It's not in the urn?
No, it's outside the urn.
Look,
Look,
not in the urn, so when does it go in?
it's connected from the pipes in the bottom and the top. From the bottom.
And then they merge and they come out.
They merge at the bottom.
And the little cold water just get hot from the big hot water.
Yeah. I have a big jug of hot water. Over here, there's a small pipe connected to a glass tube there. How does physics work? Water will push down. So if I have this much water, the glass will fill up this much also because it's going to push down. If I have this much water, the tube is there. It's going to push down. It's going to fill up here also. This tube is not hot. Sorry.
Why couldn't they just make
I didn't know that at all.
They don't care about Bishul.
They don't care about Bishul. They care about showing you how much water is left. Good?
Sorry about it.
So the halacha is mutar leishtamesh b'mecham sheyesh bo tzinorit medida. Rav Ovadia writes after a long teshuvah, you're allowed to use an urn that has a glass. What's the language? I don't even know. The glass measurements. Medida is to measure. A glass tube used to measure the liquid left in the urn. Af al pi shebe'et petichat haberez נכנסים מן המים שבצינורית שאינם חמים כל כך אל תוך המים הרותחים שבמחם. Even though when I open the urn, the water goes from the glass tube into the urn, and it's not so hot here, into the boiling hot water, it's still mutar. Very good. See the footnote right now. So Rav Ovadia in Halichot Olam, also in Chazon Ovadia, and I think even Yechavedat talks about this. Halichot Olam Chelek Dal Amud Samech Aleph and Shut Or Letzion Perek Lamed Teshuvah Yud. They both permit. Why? Or Letzion and Rav Ovadia. V'ta'amam dekevan she'eno mitkaven lebishul hamayim hayotzim min hatzinorit. I have no intention to cook the water that's leaving the tzinorit, the pipe. Okay? Therefore, have a psik reshe delani chaletz. Consider a psik reshe, it inevitably will be cooked, but I don't care for it. It makes no benefit for me. That even according to the Tosfot is only forbidden midirabanan. And now he says, and nevertheless, because at the time of heating, it gets to Yatzolere Bo, שאף שאחר כך מתמעט החומם ואפשר שאין יצולת בהן, ובמקום שהייתה לרמב"ם, הרשב"א והר"ן, אין בישול אחר בישול בלח שנצנן, because, again, same logic as before, while it was boiling, it got to, the pipe, the glass tube didn't get boiling, but it got to Yatzolere Bo, it got hot. Because it got hot, Yatzolere Bo, even though it cooled off when it's not boiling, it's still mutar because it was already cooked once and you can rely on the Rishonim. Very, very good.
Sorry, Yatzolere.
ובחזון עובדיה שבת חלק ד' הוסיף לצרף בזה דעת הסוברים דפתיחת הברז הגורמת להכנסת המים של בנסירות אל תוך המחם אינה חשובה מעשה אלא גרמה בעלמא. וקיים אדם בשבת קכ"כ עמוד ב' עשיהו דאסור הגרמה השערי עיין שם. Rav Ovadia adds a third sneef. Another reason why it can be mekel is the whole pipe water going into the tank is only a grama. It's indirect. Indirect is only a Asur Derabanan. So you have the opinion of Bishul that says mutar. You have the reheating. You have it was already cooked. And you have I don't care for it. And you have grama. So for that reason, Rav Ovadia writes it's mutar. Yeah, very, very good. Okay? Last halacha for today, we'll wrap up. Netinat tavshil lach al gabe plata she'atida lahitchamem. This is the solution to all our problems of cooking liquids on Shabbat. Says Rav Ovadia Yosef. What is it? Placing a liquid dish on a plata that will eventually turn on Shabbat to boil. Yani a timer. Plata chashmalit. HaMechuvenet Ayadeh Sha'on Shabbat, an electric plata that is set with a timer, mutar latet alea b'Shabbat b'sha'a shehi kevuya tavshil lach shenitzanen. I am allowed to put on Shabbat while it's off a cold, fully cooked liquid dish. Af shelachar zeman atida plata leitchamem. Even though after time, after a while, the plata will turn on and then cook the dish. It's still mutar because it's a grama. Of course, while it's off. While it's off, okay? So he explains. משום שדעת הספשול הקרפת בשעת שהיא כבויה, חשובה כגרם בישול דאינה אסורה מדרבנן. He says why? Because putting on the dish on the plata while it's off is like gram bishul, delayed, indirect bishul, which is asud derabanan. ועד כאן לא פסק בשחור נוחש בשחר בשום מלח שנצנן אלא בישול דאורייתא. מרן is only פסק יש בישול עושה אחר בישול בדבר לך with איסורי דאורייתא, not דרבנן. Okay? אך בישול דרבנן סבר לה שאין בישול אחר בישול וקנה והערת נ"ב לכן פסק פשוט יביא עומר חלק י' זמן כ"ו ואין שם שהוסיף לדעת רוב הפוסקים לגרמה מותרת אפילו מדרבנן ואף שלא במקום הפסד. Ravadia writes in Yabi Omer that a grama is permitted in the case of derabanan even with no hefsed. So for that reason, we rely on this. Happens to know, it's important to note that the Or Letzion is machmir. He's machmir, but halacha we follow like Ravadia, Yosef, Chazak, Ubaruch. Any questions? Good.
Grama is what again?
Inadvertent or delayed. Two things.
That's why I mix it there.
Indirect.
That's why I mix it there.
Again, Melechet machshavet asat Torah. The Torah forbade intentional direct actions. Anything indirect is immediately knocked down to derabanan.
In this case, timer.
Yes.
Putting on before the cook.
Yes, it's off. It's cold. The timer turns it on and it will cook eventually. That only applies when it was already cooked once, not for raw foods. I can't put my steak on a timer and cook a raw steak on Shabbat. It's only, we use this leaf laka when it's been cooked once. Even for liquids, yeah. Hazaku baru.